What's going on, YouTube? This is your friendly neighborhood DraftKings addict, bringing my top picks for Tuesday's main NBA DFS slate. All right, guys, so before we get started, don't forget to drop a like on the video for me. It really helps out the channel. Only takes a second. Go ahead and tap that thumbs up button for me. All right, and if you're new to DraftKings addict, thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe before you go. As always, guys, drop your comments below. Let me know who you love and who you hate. All righty. So let's get into today's slate. So yesterday we didn't have a video, but if you follow me over on Twitter at DK_addict, all right, you would have got this core that I sent out on Twitter, and here you go. All right, Elfrid Payton, Schroeder, George, Morris, who was the only bum of the group. Then of course Andre Drummond went the hell off. But yeah, so as you can see, pretty nice core to start off with, depending on who you put around them. All righty, but cash lines were up there because as you can see, those guys were pretty high owned. All right, look at that. Paul George, 70% on, 38% on Mr. Drummond. But, yeah, anywho, 5 core yesterday. Fantasy point leaders for the day, guys. Here you go right here. Doncic, man, that kid there, man, is something special. Woo! Look at that. Dame went off with 61 DraftKings points. And DeAndre Ayton, man, I had him in a couple lineups at my center spot along top with Drummond. Whoo! Nice. All righty. So, let's go ahead and get into today's slate, though, guys. So, Draft Dashboard, my research tool of choice. If you're interested in the tools that you see, I have a 30-day trial for $1. The link is in the description of the video for that particular special. Check it out if you're interested in the tools. All right, so position optimizer is where we're going today, or tomorrow, technically. All right, we have a 6-game slate, all right, and a couple of smaller slates. So, first and foremost, point guard. Right now, after recording this video, my favorite point guard is probably going to be Kemba Walker. If you look at his history versus his team, 81, 56, and 60 in the last 3 matchups. And Kemba's at home against Philly with no Joel Embiid. 225 point over and under. Not too bad. So I do like me some Kemba right now. Now, depending on how the slate breaks down as far as news and everything, once everything gets going tomorrow, that could change. But right now, I'm okay with paying up for Kemba. All right, my second favorite point guard is going to be Mr. Chris Paul right here, as you can see. Last time they met ATL, he put up 43 DraftKings points. And if you look at the last couple of games, Chris Paul has been on a heater. And so I do like this matchup, 232 point over and under. All righty. He's 1,400 more over on FanDuel. Hint, hint. All right. So at 7.1K, I do like Chris Paul. He's playing good minutes this game right here. I believe they had a blowout last game. But, yeah, long story short, my man Chris Paul in the money, 7.1K, looking for 40-plus DraftKings points. Sign me up. I actually don't have a shooting guard right now, guys. So if you could, drop your comments below. Let me know who you love at shooting guard. Jimmy Butler was in consideration with Embiid being out, but 7.1K. If you look at his history versus Charlotte, he has not played too well. They're on the road. So a lot of different things going on there. Actually, I like JJ Redick at 5.2K going up against Charlotte. All right, he has a decent history versus them, and he should get an uptick with Embiid being out. But I just really didn't love any of the. Oh, and of course I like D'Angelo Russell, but we don't know what we're gonna get with him, right? So let me know who you like at shooting guard, and of course James Harden is definitely in play. If everything's good to go, I'm gonna try to get me some James Harden in my lineups, but as of right now, I'm not looking to pay up for him. 6-game slate. All right, we got Giannis Antetokounmpo having some issues, and he may not suit up versus the Lakers. So keep an eye on that. If he's out, I could like me some of that Milwaukee team because a lot of those guys are going to have to step up with Giannis sitting down. So we're going to keep an eye on that. But after recording this video, right now I'm sticking with Wiggins, all right? So I like Wiggins going up against Golden State. They're at home. They don't have a lot of their guards right now. Teague is out, and so is Derrick Rose, all righty? So at 5.4K, Wiggins is going to have to carry a load, him and Karl-Anthony Towns. And so at 5.4K, playing at home against the Golden State Warriors on the second night of a back-to-back. All righty. 1,000 more over on FanDuel. Hint, hint. All right. So at 5.4K, he's averaging 33 DraftKings points versus his team. That's a pretty nice average there for me. And you got some guys out, so he should get extra run, extra responsibility. So sign me up for Mr. Wiggins at my small forward. Of course, I like Ben Simmons as well. If I don't pay it, oh man, but Kemba's 8,100 and Ben Simmons is 8,500. So that's a nice little conundrum there, man. Do you go with Charlotte side of the point guard, or do you go with the Philly side of the point guard? All right. Let me know who you like in the comments. All right, at power forward, after recording this video, my favorite power forward right now is going to be Gallinari. All righty, so he's 6.9K. Dude's been on fire. 46, 35, 44, 45 in his last 4 games played. Now, if you look at the last 5 games versus Indy, it doesn't look too well, right? Well, when he scored the 27 the very last time that they played, actually the only time that they played this year, he didn't play a lot of minutes. But as you can see, he's averaging 30 minutes a game over the last 2 games. So I do expect a nice game out of Gallinari at 6.9K. I think it pays off his salary. Again, Indiana playing on the second leg of a back-to-back. So I do like Gallinari at home to show out. All right, and last but not least, my center spot. All right, like I said, Karl-Anthony Towns. Yes, as you can see, the last time they played Golden State, he only put up 53 DraftKings points, which is not bad, but he scored 58 and 53 before. There's no Teague, no no Derrick Rose, so that could mean some extra usage for Mr. Karl-Anthony Towns. He's at home in front of the home crowd. He's taking a ton of shots, and I believe the last game, I think it was versus, I forgot who they played last, but he put up 48 DraftKings points, and he didn't even play that many minutes. All right, so definitely somebody that I'm considering is going to be Karl-Anthony Towns. So, all right, guys, honorable mentions, man. Myles Turner. Now, he put up 45 the last time he played the Clippers, but he also had like 5 or 6 blocks or something ridiculous like that. So, we don't expect that again. I definitely like Draymond Green without Boogie Cousins. So, definitely Draymond at 6.3K in that same price range is somebody I would consider. That's really about it. John Collins up against Houston, I don't know. Yeah, so right now, after recording this video, again, my favorite is going to be Karl-Anthony Towns by far. All right, paying up. So, all righty, guys. So, that's my favorite plays right now. So, once you watch your players over here on Draft Dashboard, guys, you can go over to the lineup optimizer, allow Draft Dashboard to optimize the lineup for you. As you can see, this is the lineup that it put together for me. It spent all $5,000 of my salary, and I got Chris Paul, Caruso, who's been actually playing well over the last 3 games, as you can see, playing 24, 25 minutes a game, putting up around 30 DraftKings points. So that could be a nice value there at 3.6K with the Lakers shutting it down for the season. All right, we got Wiggins, Gallinari, Karl-Anthony Towns, Shumpert, who played 30 minutes in the last game versus the Timberwolves. All right, so maybe his minutes are up and he gets ATL. All right, we got Sabonis, who normally plays a decent amount of minutes, around 26 to 28 minutes off the bench. All right, going up against the Clippers, who are a great matchup for bigs. And then, of course, Kemba Walker at the bottom. So, all righty. So, again, don't like that. Hit randomize. Or if you want to upgrade or downgrade, like if I don't want to pay up for Kemba, if I want to go down to Eric Bledsoe for say, and then I want to upgrade Mr. Gordon here to D. Russell, bam, I can do that. And if I like this lineup, then I can go ahead and save it. But I don't play Tyreke Evans, so that would definitely be a no-go. But you get the point. All right, guys. So, if you need to build more than one lineup, Mash Lineup Generator, bam, select your settings, hit generate lineups, and let Draft Dashboard do the heavy lifting. And as always, guys, we got the NBA cheat sheet. If you're running for time, didn't really get to do any research, didn't get to watch my video, joke. All right, NBA cheat sheet is your go-to spot, all right? So if you go to the NBA cheat sheet, this is the ones for today. As you can see, we had Paul George, Dame Lillard, Doncic, Marc Gasol, and then the Schroeder. All those guys at the top did really well. Gasol did okay, but the guys at the top did really well. So, again, if you use the cheat sheet, you probably got a couple of good plays here, man. So, Curry went off. Durant sucked. Drummond went off. Gobert went off. Siakam did okay. Chris Dunn was a dud. All right, but you get the point, guys. So, favorite plays of today, Chris Paul going up against ATL. The one game they played, he put up 42 DraftKings points in 35 minutes. Had a nice 20 points. Like he had a couple of assists and a couple of rebounds. So, he's been hot lately. So, I definitely like Chris Paul at 7K. Wiggins, again, this matchup versus Golden State, 36 minutes on average. Last 2 games, put up 32 DraftKings points. Again, I expect uptick playing at home with a couple of guys on the sideline. Gallinari, again, played 19 minutes in the last time these two teams met and put up 27 DraftKings points. All right, so right now he's averaging around 30 minutes and averaging 33 DraftKings points. But as you can see, the last couple of games, he's put up 45, big numbers, and he's playing at home. So I like that for Gallinari. Karl-Anthony Towns, again, 2 games, 34 minutes, put up 44 points versus Golden State. But Golden State is missing some vital pieces. And so I definitely like Karl-Anthony Towns at home. Should carry a lot of the load. And then, of course, for whatever reason, Kemba Walker has owned Philadelphia. All right, 3 games. He's playing 40 minutes, putting up 65 DraftKings points on average. He's averaging 42 real-life points versus this team. If that ain't the definition of owning them, I don't know what it is. So as of right now, I'm liking Kemba Walker, but anything can happen overnight. All right, guys, so those are my favorite plays. So I won't have all 5 of these guys in every one of my lineups, but I will have a good amount of them sprinkled throughout my lineups. So good luck on tomorrow's slate. Don't forget to hit the like button before you go. If you're new to DraftKings Addict, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, drop your comments below. Let me know who you love, who you hate. We got 6 games. The playoff hunt is getting pretty much slim. Most players are in. Most teams are in that are in, and the ones that are out are just almost barely out of it. So keep an eye out on the playoff race. Know who's playing for what. All right. So good luck on tomorrow's slate. Peace. I'll holler at you.